This is not as you said it would be, Dr. Jones.
I got it back for you, didn't I?
Yes, but for how long? Good driving.
It's not my first time, you know.
Looks like a storm's coming.
Good, that'll help us.
This is good. The snow's gonna cover our tracks. If we don't find shelter soon, it's not going to make any difference. Look. Come on. I really hope that you can get us out of this.
Oh, relax, Grey Cloud. Nobody's gonna come after us till this storm dies down.
This is probably the most sacred relic of my people's past.
Well, here's a sacred relic of my past.
Reminds me of working my way through the University of Chicago.
You planned that?
No, I was a waiter. But that's an art in itself. You know, you don't start at the top. You work your way up, perfect your style, till you are at the top, like Colosimo's restaurant. Best food, best service, and best jazz in Chicago. I was crazy about jazz.
Not what I ordered.
Jonesy, we got a problem here? Tell me we don't got a problem here.
I ordered the osso buco. This looks like a fish to me.
Jonesy will take care of it right away. The next round of iced tea is on me.
Hey, where's my fish?
Here it is. Jones, wake up. Here's your osso buco.
That's for the orchestra?
Mm-hmm.
That was sweet. That was really sweet.
Good night, Indy.
Good night, Babs. You know, I heard King Oliver play in New Orleans when I was 12. You ever get to play with him?
Person's talking to you, Sidney. Kid, he jammed with the king when he was still in short pants.
How come Sidney don't talk to people?
Well, he talks to people he likes.
He never talks to me.
Yeah, goes to show you.
Indy, would you close the window? I'm soaking wet. The breeze is gonna give me pneumonia.
I'm hot.
Well, I'm freezing.
Come on, Elliot, let's go out. I can't study tonight.
You're crazy. It's midnight. I've got an 8 o'clock accounting class.
Let's go down to the Royal Gardens, catch one set.
Get it?
Elliot, just don't ask me to keep you company at another one of your aunt's dinners.
You're such a square. Why? Because I need a good night's sleep?
You're the world's youngest stuffy old fart.
I am not.
I'm telling you as a pal. You're a 70-year-old kid. You need to loosen up. Now get your coat. drums and his brother Johnny on clarinet. This is not like the Rosemont Cotillion.
How you doing, gentlemen? What'll it be?
2 waters, please.
My heart. Why so
Don't stare. I'm staring.
I'm a little blackbird looking for a bluebird.
Look, there's Bechet. Listen to that syncopation. Listen. Da, 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 the notes coming in between the beats.
Oh, yeah, that's what's different.
It's the jazz rhythm syncopation and playing behind the beats.
You can't tell me you think this is better than Mozart or Puccini.
Elliot.
What the heck is this?
I think it's gin.
I thought you ordered water.
I guess they gave us prohibition water.
You know my brother-in-law works for the Bureau of Investigation. It would not look good for him if somebody saw me here.
Relax, no one knows you're here.
My parents would kill me. I believe it. Oh,
Watch yourself,
sorry,
kid.
sir, it was an accident.
I don't like accidents.
Sorry.
Come on, get out.
Elliot, get up.
I lost my beanie.
Get up.
Hey, is this what you're looking for?
Hey! Excuse me, could I please
No,
have that hat?
sir.
Excuse me. Gee whiz, come on. Hey. My brother's gonna kill me. Hey, excuse me, you, ma'am.
Hey, you kids, get your behinds out of here. I want to see the backs of it. Do you hear me talking?
We're leaving, sir. We're leaving.
Who's messing us up here? These kids are busting up the place. That's who's messing.
Sid, man. This is all really a big misunderstanding. Actually, it's an
Sid, you know these kids? This one.
Yeah, me and the Sid man, we're pals. We work at Coliseumos together. He'll vouch.
I was gonna throw him out of here, Sid.
Fine by me.
Get him out of here. Get your behind. Get him out of here! Now keep walking! Get out of here! And don't come back!
That sad face. I wanted to apologize about last night. We weren't there to make trouble. We just wanted to listen.
You got a funny way of listening. The place got shut down last year because of riot. You think about starting another one?
No.
Little excitement ain't never hurt no club. What you schoolboys doing hanging around the club in?
For the music. I grew up listening to Tom Turpin, U.B. Blake, Jelly Roll Morton. I've got all Scott Joplin's music. When I went to New Orleans, my parents had to drag me away from Preservation Hall.
I played there.
And Liberty Hall.
Mm-hmm.
And Pittman's.
Yeah. Hey, now that's the place. Yeah. You heard the best then.
I used to sit in the hotel window all night and just listen to the street musicians.
Kids got it bad. Sid, man, you might as well accept this man's apology. Oh, he's gonna talk you all night.
I think he might.
Some people think Johnny Dodd's best on clarinet, but I know if you took him on in a cutting session, you'd blow him away.
Now that's butter, Sid. That's so much butter you could butter all the bread in Chicago with it.
Well, I do hope you accept my apology.
You play?
Well, I took piano lessons when I was a kid, and I played some ancient flutes, panpipe.
Panpipes.
Kind of like a flute.
Anything else?
Well, in the Army, I learned soprano sax. A little, just...
You say soprano sax, huh?
Well, I didn't really get to play it much. I just started, kind of. You have a soprano sax?
Yeah. I just picked it up at a pawn shop. Played around with it a little bit, but I think I like those straight ones. Yeah, good sound, but I can't get enough out of it. Needs a lot of lip. Give it a try.
Me?
You said you played.
Yeah, but...
I figured anyone who loved jazz might want to fool around with playing.
Sure. Are you sure? Okay, wow. Maybe someday I can jam with you.
Yeah, why don't you practice a little bit? And you hold on to that baby and play it.
Okay. Gonna go check out the club, see who's playing?
No, going over to the Four Deuces to jam.
Really? I bet you guys really smoke, huh?
Man, we sizzle. Man, we sizzle so hot that the fire department parks outside.
I'd sure like to hear that.
Don't you got college stuff to do?
Well, I'd rather hear you jam.
You keep your nose clean, no brawling.
You bet. You bet. My nose will be so clean. I've never been to a speakeasy before.
The only difference is that there, when you order a drink, you don't have to call it tea. And there she is.
Hi, boys. How'd it go tonight?
Pretty much the same as usual.
Are you coming in?
Not tonight. Hey, but I'll see you Sunday, though, all right?
Thanks, CJ.
Bye, sis.
Who is this?
Indiana Jones. I'm a waiter at Coliseumos.
The boy who started the fuss at the Royal at the end of your song.
You don't like my singing?
No, the fuss had nothing to do with your singing. Really, your singing is fabulous.
Really? Well, forgive anyone who thinks my singing is fabulous.
Yeah, now.
What do you want?
Hank, it's us, the band.
Hey, Sid, man. Here you go, man.
Thanks, Al. Thanks a lot.
Can I get a cola? A cola? A real cola.
Jonesy, bring over a pitcher of lime and gin.
A pitcher lime and gin.
Lime and Jim?
For the musician.
You stepping in fetching for the colors.
Excuse me?
Don't you think they're uppity enough?
They're my friends.
Careful who you choose for your friends.
Maybe you don't know how to stay out of trouble.
Don't worry about me.
Whoever said a good man was hard to find? Positively, absolutely, sure was blind. I found the best that ever was is just some of the things he does. He shakes my ashes, greases my griddle, churns my butter, strokes my fiddle. My man is such a handy man. He flaps my flapjacks, cleans off the table, feeds the horses in my stable. My man is such a handy man. Sometimes he's up long before dawn, busy trimming the hedges off of my lawn. My man is such a handy man. That's right.
Oh. How'd you get so good?
It's what I like to say. The more a man's got to say, the more complicated his music gets. Sidney ain't easy. He's Creole. He's too colored for the whites and not colored enough for the Negroes. So you don't belong either place. I think he's trying to find a place in the music.
It's amazing. They just make it up as they go.
You got the basics. You just gotta get loose. Artie puts the brass on the melody, and Sidney slides all over it with his own version. That sliding on the melody, you do with the clarinet, or you do with your voice.
How about you trying to play a tune?
Elliot, this is jazz. There are no rules. It just flows.
Well, just flow somewhere else.
I can hear you down the hall, Indy. When are you gonna stop? Maybe I got a lot to say. Well, say it later. We won the scrimmage. There's a party at Sigma Chi. Free food. I gotta get to work. You got an hour. Come on, Susie Hill's gonna be there. Susie? Yeah, the cheerleader. Hey, you know her. Will you introduce me to her? Come on.
Indy.
Susie, I'd like to introduce you to my roommate, Elliot Ness. Hi, Susie.
What's in your case?
Oh, it's my saxophone. Sometimes I jam with the guys, you know, the band after work.
Really?
Yeah.
I want you to play for me.
All right.
Gregory?
What you mean right now?
Indy plays the saxophone. I want him to play for me. Let him play a song with you.
Jones, you play sax.
Well, yeah. But hey, I can see you right in the middle of a set.
Indy has played with professionals.
Okay, Mr. Virtuoso, hop on up. You know, April showers.
Though April showers may come your way, they bring the flowers that bloom in May. So if it's raining, have no regrets, because it isn't raining rain. You know it's raining.
Okay, hold it.
Hold it! Hey, hold it!
This is a respectable party, Bob. There's girls here. We don't like brothel music.
Brothel music? This isn't brothel
It's
music.
the Negro music, Bub. It's not respectable. I said clear off. Tootsie.
Tootsie, goodbye. Tootsie, don't cry.
What were you doing?
I was jazzing. Did you like it?
No.
She's really pretty, isn't she?
She said she didn't like my music.
So she has taste.
Indy, if that square from Delaware weren't in charge, you could really shook the place up.
Yeah, maybe. I sound okay?
That's the best music I ever heard in this house.
Thanks.
It's time to make a penny.
Yeah, I guess I impressed some people this afternoon.
Yeah?
Yeah, I was just thinking maybe you'd let me jam with you tonight.
You were thinking that.
One of the Negro waiters there said I played the best music he's ever heard at that house.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, if you're that good, I guess we better hear it.
Really? Okay.
Jones, table is 7, huh?
Aye, aye, Captain.
Come on.
Man.
What?
You're a danger to society. Put that honey down.
Oh, man. Sorry I wasted your time.
It wasn't a waste of time, kid. A good laugh is never a waste of time.
You said you've been practicing.
Oh, I have.
What you been practicing?
Jazz. What was I doing wrong?
You don't know the first thing about jazz. That's what's wrong.
I love jazz.
Well, that's fine. But if you want to play jazz, you got to know where you're coming from.
Hey, he's coming from the wrong side of the track to start with.
You can play Happy Birthday in jazz, or you can play St. Louis Rag so straight it won't be jazz no more. Two basics that make jazz jazz. Rhythm and improvisation. Piano man.
Yeah.
Turkey in the straws, straight time. That's the home, Jonesy. Now see where you can go from there. Piano man played Caribbean. And you got African. African's got that complicated rhythm. You hear it, Jonesy? Good ragtime.
You got to admit, fellas, New Orleans, they put it all together. That's right. See here, they got us colors, the French, the Spanish. They even got the daggone Creole playing Spanish, spiritual, street music, parades, carnival, Mardi Gras, you name it. Hey, the melting pot of music is where jazz all began.
That's right.
That's right.
You hear a bit of everything in there, Jonesy?
Yeah.
You gotta listen to improvise. You gotta know where you are and what everyone else is doing. There's a reason. Maybe not a rule, but a reason for everything. Play it, Sidney. That boy is sweet. Oh.
Oh, go, man, go.
Most white folks can't get it anyway. So don't be upset, man.
Artie, you're bigoted.
Why you gonna say something like that for? They want the kid to get down, that's all.
Jonesy, take it easy. Sleep tight and don't let the Artie bugs bite.
Well, you might have blown that sweet horn a bit out of shape. Don't be too hard on yourself. I'm 23 years old. I've been playing for 20 years.
20 years?
My parents gave me a toy fife when I started walking. When I was 7, I stole my brother's clarinet. Made the neighbors miserable because I never quit blowing. Made my parents' life miserable because I hardly ever went to school. Anywhere I could learn from. And here I am, still working on it.
Maybe I'll never get good enough.
What's enough? You feel good playing the horn?
Yeah, I did.
Sit down. How's a baby learn to walk?
What?
Me? My mama told me I went from one chair in the living room to another. Across the room, grab a chair. Across the room, grab a chair. Back, forth, back. Then I run back and forth. Then I hop. Then I jump. But I got the basics of walking first. But you get up from crawling and start running. No. Way to get confident is to learn one thing at a time. I got a tune for you. Give it a try.
No, you play it too pretty. Let's not ruin it.
Boy, this baby knows you love it. It's talking to me. He's saying, please don't let him abandon his baby. I want to play music too. Take time. Learn the rudimentals. Take 1, 2, know it backwards and forwards. Then we'll talk about making jazz.
Good night.
Hey, kid. Watch where you're going. This marks the start of the Colored People's Beach.
Hey, Golly! I heard you that deuces last night.
Everybody knows you.
Yeah, I come here for inspiration. You know, all them Haitian and Cuban and African riffs, that's part of jazz. Down here,
Hey, Sydney, how you doing?
I think it's the biggest part, if you ask me. This is where I've come to learn the gospel. Take your hat off, boy. You're in church.
Oh, yes, yes. Nobody but you. Nobody good doctor. Nobody. Oh, Lord, yeah. I said when I was in trouble, no, he brought me up. There's nobody but you. Oh, no. Nobody but you. Oh, nobody but you. No, nobody but you. Nobody but you.
Hello, Sidney. You come late again. You stand in the back.
Don't need a seat here, Mr. Williams. Nobody ever sits down.
That's true.
This is my friend Jonesy, Goldie's daddy,
Jones?
mama, and a brother CJ.
Well, let's get home before the whole neighborhood bores holes in Jonesy's back. Think they've never seen a white person before.
Mashed potatoes, Mrs. Williams. Lord, all week I dream about your cooking.
You tell that to CJ. You know I gotta fatten him up. He can't gain that weight back he lost while he was overseas.
CJ fought in the Great War.
Yeah? I did too.
What unit?
I joined the Belgian army in '16. I was infantry in Europe, then in Africa. Then I joined the intelligence service.
I didn't know you were a soldier, Jonesy.
Machine gunner, 2nd Division.
CJ was in Marboche, France.
It's tough ground.
That rats in France could take over the world.
Yeah, well, if the flies in Africa don't get there first.
Yeah, it's amazing those critters survived all that gas.
Maybe we should have fed them our rations.
Or let them wear our boots, huh?
Easiest way to kill them might have been to put a helmet on them and call them soldiers.
It's being back home that counts. Time heals wounds. Time changes things.
You kill anyone?
We'll lose the war.
How many?
Well, it's hard to remember how many.
Yeah, I thought I'd always remember, but I don't.
One's enough to remember. It's that split second when you're alive and because of you, someone else is dead. You got lucky. They didn't. So many didn't.
So many don't have to live with their memories.
Coming home, going to college with kids who've never seen so much death. Sometimes it feels strange.
And what don't feel right is going through all that, coming home and not having no job.
Don't worry, you'll get a job.
I've been pounding the pavement since I've been back.
The right thing will happen over time.
Time. Don't talk to me about time. I risked my neck for this country. They say we was fighting to keep this land of opportunity. Well, where's my opportunity?
Booker T. Washington.
And don't give me Booker T, Dad.
Go on with your life, your work, keep your family together.
Joe, please.
And keep out of trouble.
Well, getting in trouble might be the only way to change things around here.
I won't have that talk, CJ. I don't want you in no more trouble.
My father wanted me to accept the white folk murdering a little colored boy. I couldn't. I was taught to fight. And I'm gonna fight for what's right. The only way that they'll take notice is if you go out and beat the hell out of
Don't you go bragging about being in that riot.
That boy was not following the rules.
Daddy, the boy was swimming. He got a cramp. He made the mistake of reaching out to a white folks' raft, and they threw stones at him. What kind of rules you want us to follow that says a boy can't try and save himself?
It's not up to us to change the rules.
Well, they ain't gonna give us nothing. We gotta demand change.
Riots and violence are not the answer to nothing.
We had to say enough, no more.
You think that burning houses and breaking windows and killing on both sides is gonna bring about a good change? The only change that's gonna come from that is more heartache and anger and bigger and deeper canyons between the white folks and the black folks. And I am ashamed that my son took part in that violence. I thought you'd have had enough of that during the war. There are better ways. Now, Mr. Jonesy is here to enjoy Sunday dinner with us. So everybody, eat your food.
King Oliver and Louis Armstrong in a cutting session. This is gonna be hard.
Can't I go with you?
It wouldn't be good, would it, Sidney?
Not there.
I promise I won't ask to play.
Jonesy, this is a colored club.
Sidney, you said that it didn't matter to you if it was a white or a colored who taught you music, as long as there was something to learn. I got a lot to learn. First sign of trouble, I'll leave.
Come
on. Where's Louis Armstrong from, anyway?
From New Orleans. Where else?
I can't wait.
Hey, you can't come in here. It's a color club.
Hey,
I don't give a damn. He's all right. He's all right.
Goldie, there.
I'll sit next to him.
I'll sit on his other side.
People think you and me are together.
Oh, okay.
Gus, give me a lemonade.
Long, tall tomato juice, Gus.
What you having?
Iced tea. Hey, Gus. Got one more person here.
The tomato juice will be fine.
Really good? Hey. Good to see you, Sidney.
Hey, still smoking.
Hey, Louis, it's Sidney.
You were trying to kill that old man.
Everything I know from Papa.
I know it.
Hey, Goldie! Put her down, CJ.
Hey, what's happening?
Indiana Jones.
Indiana. Sid, got your baby?
Tonight we come to listen.
Oh, no, man. You think I'm gonna let Goldie sit here on the behind? Goldie. If this sweet man of yours doesn't have his clarinet, then you come up on that stage. Come on now.
Oh, your eyes are blue. Your kisses too. I never knew what they could do. Can't believe you were love.
Yeah, mama.
Who's that with you, CJ?
He's okay. He's a friend of mine.
Gee,
People gotta change.
they always do. Worlds change, rulers change, even beliefs change.
Yeah? How?
Sometimes a natural disaster. Sometimes just a very wise person, a very evil person can change things. But most of all, wars.
I don't want a war. I want change to come because it's right and everyone knows it's right. I'm gonna get myself into law school, even if it takes the rest of my life. Justice has to have its eyes open. I'm equal, Jonesy. So I want to be treated like it.
And so we find that the conditions of war
and of the warrior classes remain fundamentally unchanged in the 1,500 years that separate the Trojan Wars from the battlefields of Charlemagne.
Hey, Jonesy. I'm going over to the Royal Gardens to listen to Goldie. You want to come?
Oh, I don't know. When me and Elliot got thrown out, they said never to come back, so...
I'll get you in.
But now the sad and lonely one, Lord, it was I till today. Now he's gone and with me am I blue.
Hey, Jonesy.
Hi.
You got your clarinet with you, Sidney?
He's always got his clarinet with him.
Maybe the Boucher will give us the pleasure of hearing him play.
Go ahead, Sidney.
I got a friend with me tonight. He's the best I know on soprano sax. Thing is, he's the only one I know jazzing soprano sax. Thought we'd get him up here for one song. It's his favorite song, Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. Well, let's get him up here. His name is Jonesy, sax man.
The man's calling you.
He's crazy. I can't get up there. I don't know what I'm doing.
Come on, you can do it.
Goldie, help Jonesy up here. He might get a little lost along the way.
Come on, Jonesy.
Well, I think if you're gonna play, you better take that saxophone out, Jonesy. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, you count it. You know this one. Just take the melody just like I heard you practice.
keeps it quiet, he ain't half bad.
Jonesy, the sax man.
Indy, you have a lecture in 5 minutes. You know, you could be a little quieter when you come in at 4 o'clock in the morning. Some of us like to sleep. And if you're gonna use my toothpaste too, put the cap back on, will you? Keep the sock off my bed.
Okay, Elliot, okay. Ralph, I need 3 teas of root beer and 2 lemonades.
Look at this. Big tip from Mike the Pike, $100. This will buy me 5 acres in Wyoming. Only 95 more to go.
Cesarino!
Sì.
Negli chi è speciale?
Aspetta, di Colletto Rapino. Look, did you talk to your uncle? Come over here, I want to show you something. Look at these tomatoes. Now, look at this. This is a sin. I won't slice this. I won't serve it. Talk to him now, please.
Anybody see my uncle?
He's out front, Mr. Torrio.
Thanks, kid.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for the Sidney Bechet Band. Come on.
And now, with great pleasure, I would like to introduce my new wife, Dale Winter. Knock 'em dead.
Everybody loves a baby. That's why I'm in love with you. Pretty baby.
Uncle Jim. Right. You know, Cesarino's not too happy in the kitchen. The lettuce is brown and the tomatoes are bruised. I mean, Mickey's getting very sloppy with his produce.
So break all his fingers and find somebody with a green thumb. Isn't she great? Isn't she beautiful?
They did it. They won the second game.
Don't believe it. The Black Sox couldn't win a foot race with a turtle.
It's true.
You guys always end up jamming at this place.
Because this speakeasy is owned by Big Colosimo. Hey, Big Spiderback, the Wonder Boy.
Hi, Biggs.
Jonesy said the Black Sox won. You kidding? Couldn't happen in this century.
There you go, pal.
Hey, Al, the Sox won the second game of the doubleheader.
Yeah, 3-2.
Hear that? Sox 3, Yankees 2.
Not tonight, Jonesy. Tonight, we're playing the blues.
I can do that.
You know how to play jazz. I said tonight we were playing the blues.
I thought the blues was jazz.
The blues is the blues. It's got its own sound.
I call it the wannabe sound.
I call it no one appreciate how good I am sound. Ain't this right, Fat? You know what I mean? Come on, yeah.
Okay. It's the in-between sounds, the shading, wanting. It's the why does the world have to be this way sound. It's the disillusion. Difference between jazz and the blues. It's a state of mind. St. Louis blues, boys. 2, 1, 2, 3.
Pythagoras believed that music was a mathematical exercise.
Numerical equations would signify abstract ideas like justice, good, evil. They played on this, a lyre. Yes, Mr. Jones?
Well, maybe musicians back then just played because it felt good to express themselves.
Felt good?
Well, like with blues. It started because there was an emotional need for it. To express some disillusionment or deep desire or sadness.
Mr. Jones, the Greeks did not let their emotions rule their music. It was a mathematical exercise to honor the gods, and you will be tested on it. Hey, we're not open yet. Come back at 6.
Who's that?
Some customer salivating. Must have heard about the lamb chops.
He's late. I got things to do. I'm gonna go check outside. Casalino.
Sì.
Tutto cosa pronto per stasera?
Sì, tutto cosa è pronto.
Go easy with the garlic, huh?
Why's the boss here so early, Dave?
The man owns the place, and I'm gonna ask him what he's doing here.
Harold, get finished. What are you gonna take all day? Come on.
Peppers. Frank, I told you, we need peppers.
What was that?
The boss! The boss! Everybody come quick! The boss! He's been shot! What? Where? Over here! Over here in the door!
Mamma di Gesù Cristo.
Look, his rings are gone.
Mamma di Gesù Cristo.
Turn him over. I want everyone rounded up. No one leaves the premises.
Chief, any witnesses?
He's a friend of yours, wasn't he, Garrity? Yes, I know.
What about his wife? You know yet?
Any suspects, any clues?
What happened?
I don't talk to you.
Uncle Jim. Tia, who did this to you?
Looks like a robbery, Mr. Torrio.
Why is his shirt torn open?
You wore a money belt. The thief got his money.
How much was in it?
A lot.
Stand back. How much was Mr. Colissimo carrying?
200, maybe.
That's not a lot.
$1,000. $200,000.
That's a lot of money. Did he always carry that much money?
Sometimes yes, sometimes no.
Garrity, you don't sleep till you find the killer. You hear me?
Big Jim was my friend. I'm handling this case personally. Now, where's the kid who saw someone?
Harold, that's you.
A guy stuck his head in the restaurant right before Mr. Colosimo came out of the kitchen.
Anybody you seen before?
No. No. I just figured it was a customer, and he thought the place was open, and then when he saw it was closed, he left.
Be sick. Chief, we take care of the kid. Talk to him later.
Nolan, get the guy's description after the kid loses his lunch. Come on, sit back.
Jim!
Sorry,
Oh, my baby!
Oh, come on. Cover up this body.
Excuse me, he's in charge here. Can you please tell me who's in charge?
Ernie?
Indy! The hell, huh? Hey, you look like a waiter.
I am a waiter. What are you doing here?
Oh, just trying to get a story, you know? Put a potato on my plate. I'm at the Chicago Trib now. Is that the wife who fainted?
Yeah.
Oh, geez, those legs, huh? Nice legs.
Jonesy, you see anything?
No, nothing.
Nothing? Somebody's got to see something.
I was in the kitchen.
Everybody's in the damn kitchen.
Damn kitchen. It's Ben Hecht. Damn good newspaper, man. You know him?
Yeah, he comes in here all the time.
India. Look, you gotta help me out here. See, I'm freelancing for the Trib now. No story, no money. If I don't get money, I go home to Mama and Papa a failure.
Well, I don't know anything.
Oh, well, maybe you don't, and maybe you do, huh? Hey, come on, let's get out of here, yeah?
So you don't think it was just a robbery?
No, 200 grand and who knows how much in diamonds? Random robbers don't get that lucky. It's probably someone who knew he carried a lot of money.
What are you talking about?
Eyes in the book, huh, Worm?
Murder, my boss.
Mr. Carissimo? How? Hey, maybe it was a mob hit. Was he into bootlegging?
Said it wasn't worth it. The prohibition wouldn't last.
His ex-wife got him into the brothel business. He made a fortune.
Wait, his ex-wife was a madam? Hey, you didn't even tell me there was an ex-wife.
Have you made a list of the suspects?
No. The ex-wife teaches him everything she knows, makes him rich, and he dumps her, huh? Yeah, a woman scorned seeks revenge. Public eats this up.
You gotta get the who, the what, and the why.
Wait, but then there's the new wife. Now, she's a lot younger than him, huh? Maybe she wanted the money and not the package it was wrapped in.
Then you establish motive and method.
You majoring in criminology, Sherlock?
No, but I'd like to. I'm in business administration, my father's idea.
Where'd you get this cracker?
He came in the room. But Elliot's right. We can't just jump to conclusions.
If you're so smart, Elliot, what would you do?
I'd go to the funeral and see who showed up. Hey, Big Al, how's it going? Al Brown, this is Ernie and Elliot.
Hi.
Al's the bartender, Colosimo Speakeasy. Some turnout, huh? Look, even the mayor is here. There he is, Big Bill Thompson.
Big Jim had lots of friends. A couple of congressmen, those two are judges. There's the assistant state's attorney.
There's Mr. Camila, the accountant.
How come he looks so nervous?
What's up, Fred? Hey, Jonesy.
Mr. Heck.
Nice to see you. Ben Heck, Daily News.
Ernie Hemingway, Chicago Trib.
You new?
Freelance.
Tough group. You know all the players? That's O'Banian. He heads the north side. He wears 3 guns on him at all times.
You have anything against Colosimo?
Irish don't got no respect for life.
Oh, you think he did it?
Hey, that's Caruso. He sings opera.
I know, I saw him do Pagliacci.
Yeah, me too. I even took the kid. That's Enrico Caruso, the clown you heard singing. Anthony, you remember the night I took you to the opera?
Well, I gotta get to the restaurant.
Hey, keep your eyes open. I'm gonna go down to the police station. There's gotta be something they're not spilling. What about you, Sherlock?
I got a friend in my chemistry class. He works part-time at the morgue. I'm sure he can help us.
You two must have a lot of laughs.
You know, you're not very funny. Watch it, Ernie. Knows jujitsu.
Oh, I'm real scared now.
I'll see you at the fountain for lunch.
Where the hell is the witch? Get your hands off me! Where were you when my gym needs you? Get out of my way! Now are you happy, you sniveling little thief? You steal my husband and now he's dead! I made him what he was! Do you hear me?
Get her out of here.
I can raise
Jonesy, come on.
to be with trash like you! Josie! Josie, you read the paper?
Yes, ma'am.
They say that I did it. That I ordered a hit. If I'd ordered a hit, that thieving little fluff would be dead. And my Jimmy! I love my Jimmy! I love my Jimmy!
Seems the first bullet penetrated behind the right ear.
Behind the right ear? That means he was shot from behind.
The second bullet penetrated the plaster wall above the front door. Now, my boss figures that by the time the second shot was fired, the victim had probably already fallen. The first shot entering the right cerebellar hemisphere would have killed him instantly.
So chances are, Carlissimo was looking out the front door peephole. That means the killer must have come up behind him. Someone already in the restaurant. Was that in the newspaper?
I don't read the papers. Now, I get a copy of your notes on combustible elements, right?
That's the deal.
Come on.
My Chicago trip, I'd like to see Chief Garrity. Just a minute will do.
Add that to the minutes that those guys want. And tell them to stop eating our donuts. Macaulay.
Hey, what do they care, huh? Nothing's sticking. They all got alibis.
O'Banion?
He was at his flower shop arranging a bouquet for a communion party.
Hey, what about Jaime Weiss?
He was hosting the party for his kid's first communion. The whole North Side gang was there. They're making our job hard on this one. They sure are.
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
Have another donut? Here, Ham.
You're late. I got 15 minutes to get to class. Take a look. He was shot from behind. Someone was waiting for him. Someone in the restaurant. Maybe in the lobby, maybe behind the door, maybe in the cloakroom. The cloakroom door was open. Why didn't you say so before? I think it was important. Here's shots of the suspects from the funeral.
Hey, what about that guy your waiter friend saw?
Think he was the killer?
Maybe he hid in the cloakroom and waited for Colosimo. Hey, maybe it was the ex-wife's hitman.
We should forget about the ex-wife. She's a battle axe, but I believed her when she said she'd have killed Dale Winter before Colosimo.
Let's talk to the police.
I tried. They won't talk to anyone.
We don't have anything. All we have are maybes.
Hi, Andy.
Hi, Susie.
Oh, hi.
Elliot?
Right. Elliot. Bye, Andy.
Oh, bye, Susie.
Oh, if she could remember your name, I'm sure she'd be crazy about it.
Shut up. Okay, where were we? You said Carlissimo's usually not in the restaurant that early. Someone must have known he'd be there. Someone who maybe knew how much money he was carrying. And if that someone was waiting in the cloakroom, he must have figured Carlissimo was gonna come into the lobby. If we figure out who Carlissimo was waiting for, we might just find the murderer.
If my editor doesn't like that word.
Look, I'll talk to Harold tonight. He must have given a description of that guy to the police.
Wait a minute, don't you remember Aunt Bessie invited us to dinner? She's making those potato dumplings you like.
I forgot. I didn't even get the night off.
Oh, great. She slaves over a hot stove and you don't show up.
Guys, we're talking about murder. Forget Aunt Bessie.
That's easy for you to say. You don't have to face her wrath. I gotta get to class.
You're late. The place is a mess. Everything needs to be swept, and where's Harold?
He's not here?
No.
He's supposed to be here.
Well, he ain't. Would you please get a broom and sweep up?
Andy, what are you doing in here?
I was just sweeping up.
Oh, you found my earring. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Haven't you ever thought of asking me out? I'd say yes if you did.
Well, we'll talk about it.
I'll hold my breath.
back issues of the New York Times.
You think we got the whole New York Times on file? What, are you crazy? You got a telegraph for them. Then they get them on the 20th Century Limited.
How long will it take?
About as long as it takes the train to get from New York to Chicago. Fill out one of these forms.
You ain't even listening.
Can't stop thinking about the murder.
Yeah, this town, violent and getting worse. I've been thinking I might have to pack it up, ship myself over to Europe.
Maybe by the time all this shakes down, we won't even have a job. You was getting the place anyway. Wife?
She ain't no businessman. She's a singer. Torrio, the nephew's taking over. He told me.
I can't figure out why Mr. Colosimo was there so early that day.
He was there to pick up a shipment of bootleg.
Really? The police know that?
What police? That's the word on the street.
I have a plan.
Yeah, sure.
Here's Ellie. I told my Aunt Bessie it was an emergency. This better be good. I know why Colosimo was there early. He was waiting on a shipment of liquor.
So it was a mob hit.
Now what we have to do is figure out who was supposed to be doing the delivery.
Then we tell the police. They can get him for violation of the Volstead Act and murder.
Oh, wait a minute, you guys. Now, why would they kill him if he was a customer? I mean, that's not good business.
Maybe it wasn't paying up.
He had $200,000 on him. Maybe it was personal.
How do we find out who was supposed to make the delivery?
They keep the liquor in the cellar of the restaurant. Let's go.
Mr. Scully, I left my Egyptian archaeology book inside. I have a test tomorrow. Can I come in and get it?
Thanks, Mr. Scully.
Not in the phone book.
I told you Cristo Lemonade Company wouldn't be in the phone book. Bet you $10 not advertising on billboards either.
They ship most of the contraband across Lake Michigan. The police are always raiding the warehouses.
What are you doing?
Who are you calling?
Harbor Master. Howdy. I'm supposed
to be meeting a delivery for Cristo Lemonade, but I dropped my ham and cheese and mustard all over the order. If I remember right, I'm going to warehouse 28. All right, warehouse 35 on Pine Street. Right, on Lake Street. Right, appreciate it. What's that for?
For lying. Good job.
I didn't lie. I fabricated.
I'm proud of you. Let's go.
Go where?
Warehouse 35.
Let's call the police and tell them to go to warehouse 35.
We're just going on a hunch. They're not gonna listen to a hunch.
Look, if we hand it over to them and if they follow up, I lose my exclusive.
Is that all you care about?
Well, what do you want me to care about? Some mobster being rubbed out?
Justice, upholding the law.
Let's go before he starts the Pledge of Allegiance. How are we gonna get there?
Aunt Bessie's car.
What?
I promised Aunt Bessie I'd have her car back tomorrow morning. She needs it to go to Junior League.
Turn it. Turn it.
There's someone standing by the front door.
Guy looks like 300 pounds.
I'll drive around back.
Let's try the stairs.
Oh, we're not going in there. That's why we're here. You'd be breaking and entering. Here. It's locked. Come on.
Bingo.
There's the office. Come on.
I feel a permanent position as feature writer for the Chicago Tribune calling my name.
What are you doing? Trespassing, you know. Why didn't you wait in the car? I want to solve this mystery as much as you guys.
This is too easy.
But I think we should go through the proper channel.
Shut up. Just start going through the desk.
What's the rumpus? All aboard! Turn the lights off! Let's go! Come on!
Someone broke into the warehouse. Get our boys over here, quick! Spread out!
Whatever you do, don't get a scratch in that car! Where's Indy?
Go, go, go!
We are going! Will you be careful?
Elliot, forget about the car.
Go, go! Turn down this alley!
Where the heck is a policeman? Shut up!
Hang on, Indy!
We're gonna run out of gas. What? I didn't fill it up. I was in too much of a hurry.
Go! Turn again!
I'm going for it.
Arnie, we did it! What's wrong?
We're out of gas.
Start the car! Start the car!
Remind me to kill you.
All right, you guys, out of the car.
What is it about flowers? Their perfume, their beauty, their elegance? Or perhaps it's their short but perfect life. Something none of us aspire to. Is that correct?
Yes, sir, Mr. O'Banion. We don't want a short but perfect life.
Mine was never perfect. I grew up in Little Hill on the north side, near the brothels and saloons. I was a good Catholic boy, but times were tough. I got a job as a singer at McGovern's Cabaret, a den of iniquity. I worked hard to get out of my imperfect past. What were you doing at the Warehouse 35?
Sightseeing. We were on a sightseeing expedition. Right, guys?
Right.
Right.
Roses or tulips?
Sir?
It's for a funeral. Which would you prefer, Mr. Hemingway?
Well, I'm a sucker for daisies.
I remember that.
Oh, no need.
You're a waiter at Colosimo's restaurant.
Yes, sir.
Meg God have mercy on his soul. You hear those bells? I was a choir boy at that church. Now I sell flowers to close friends and not so close friends. And I have other business interests, such as lemonade. My question is, was someone trying to set me up?
Set you up?
The Crystal Lemonade Company was scheduled to deliver some refreshments to Big Jim that afternoon.
Was it delivered?
The truck arrived moments after the unfortunate robbery. The driver felt that it would not be in good taste to stop at that point. Everyone was much too busy, what with the police and newspapermen. The delivery was never made.
The murderer must have known about the delivery. He must have known the scheduled time. It was used to lure Colosimo onto the lobby.
That's an interesting notion. I could kill you kids, but you're not that important. I had nothing to do with taking a pop at Big Jim, and I don't know who did. So unfortunately, I have no clues to give you. Please, take these and wear them in good health. And with them, take this advice, boyos. No matter what's your business, stay out of mine.
That guy is scary.
I think we just about got ourselves killed for nothing. For a couple of red carnations.
Selling nuts, hot nuts.
How you doing, Mayor? This is my friend Al from New York. Enjoying yourselves? If you need anything, let me know.
Nuts to sell. Selling 1 for 5 and 2 for 10 if you buy 'em once. Buy 'em again, 7 times.
Let's go outside. Hey, Jonesy. I like that carnation, kid.
Make sure the mayor gets the pasta vazol. All right? We gotta keep him happy.
Hello?
Elliot, I've got it. Stay where you are.
I was just gonna call you. I've got it.
Is that Indy? Hey, you guys, you won't believe what I've got.
I'll be right there. I saw some of the loot. Al Brown was wearing Colosimo's diamond horseshoe pinky ring.
Al Brown ain't his real name.
What?
Yeah, I had a photo sent from the New York Times. Look at this picture. Colosimo's nephew, Torrio. Look who's with him.
Al.
Nah, his real name is Capone.
Capone?
Skipped out of New York town, the murder charge on his head. Came here and he must have taken up the alias Al Brown.
He's gotta be our man. Not so simple. I grabbed this off the desk at the warehouse, and I got lucky. Guess who ordered the delivery that afternoon?
Torrio.
Very interesting. Let me see that. That's very interesting. You boys have been very busy.
We tried to get in touch with you, sir.
And do you have anything else?
Well, the photo of Capone and Torrio in New York.
Oh, that's very interesting, but circumstantial, if you see what I mean.
We told you I was wearing the ring. You just go to the restaurant.
It could be Big Jim's ring, but it could be one like it.
But that order, sir, is signed by Torrio. And that, with the other evidence, could certainly begin at least a serious investigation.
could be, Mr. Ness.
What are you doing?
This is a game for the big boys. Now take my advice. Go back to your school, get yourself a girlfriend, and have fun. You'll have a better chance of getting somewhere with a girl than you will with a police investigation. Now get out of here, and I don't want to see any of you again.
Wait a minute! You just destroyed the evidence! Police are supposed to catch criminals, not help them get away! Wait a minute! You can't do this! He's not gonna do anything! He's dishonest! Someone's gotta do something! You gotta write about him, expose him!
My word against his. My editor wouldn't go for it.
Hemingway, you got a hot tip?
Too hot for Chicago, man.
Oh. The old who's got who in the pocket? Feels like a real kick in the behind, doesn't it? That's why I'm gonna write a play. Fiction, based on fact. Maybe. But at least I can make the good guy win. See you guys.
Come on.
How can you guys be so calm?
I saw this kind of thing in the war. I don't know, coming home to America, I just didn't expect to see it.
We can't just accept it, we gotta fight it.
Not me. I want to go to Paris. I don't want to do this newspaper stuff the rest of my life. Hector's right. I'll tell my own stories.
I gotta get to the restaurant.
You're going back to work there? How can you work there knowing what you know?
Going there to quit. See you guys.
By the long face, Jonesy.
Life.
Yep. I call it, it ain't never gonna be all you want it to be. Yeah. Yeah. Time for you to play the blues. One, two, three.
Torrio and Capone took over Colosimo's operation. That's when the bootleg wars really began.
It stops snowing. Maybe.
The pipe, please, gentlemen. Then you can go back to your little weenie roast. Hold it. My pistol is empty, Dr. Jones. I don't like loaded weapons.
The pipe belongs to my people. What are we gonna do now?
They've got guns.
They've got the pipe.
Well, things can't always be the way you want them to be.
Sometimes they are.